Well, an investigation is underway this morning after a deadly train crash in eastern India, described as the worst in decades, and efforts to find survivors is officially over. The CBC's Dominic Velitis following this story for us. He joins us now from London. Dominic, what's the latest?
Well, Natalie, India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi has visited the site of last night's crash in Odisha state. He arrived by helicopter and spent some time on the ground talking to rescue workers and seeing the wreckage firsthand for himself. Officials say at least 261 people were killed, Natalie. About 1,000 others were injured, and some of those injuries are being described as serious. So the authorities say they are expecting the death toll to rise even further. This all happened about 200 kilometres southwest of Kolkata in Odisha's Balasore district at about 7 p.m. local time. It looks like emergency workers have now finished searching the wreckage for survivors. The operation on the ground, it appears, has now moved into the so-called recovery phase. It's a very different scene there from earlier when the emergency services swung into action. We saw hundreds of rescue workers and medics at the scene dealing with the dead and injured. But this is a major incident, Natalie. As you say, India's deadliest rail crash in more than 20 years, and I think it will be some time before we learn the final number of people who lost their lives in it. The authorities in Odisha state, meanwhile, have declared today a day of mourning as a mark of respect to the many victims. Natalie.
And Dominic, what do we know about the cause of the crash?
Well, an investigation is underway, but officials say that the passenger train involved derailed after reportedly hitting a stationary freight train, which led to several of its cars rolling onto the opposite track. We're told they were then hit by another passenger train travelling at speed in the opposite direction. So early reports suggest 3 trains may have been involved in this incident, Natalie, 2 passenger trains and a freight train. How that happened exactly is unclear at the moment. That will undoubtedly be the focus of the investigation, which, as I say, is now underway. Natalie.
Thanks, Dominic.
Thank you.